Good morning from Hollywood Studios. It's a ride challenge kind of day. We are here to see if we can get all 8 major rides in Hollywood Studios done in 6 hours. Wish me luck. It is almost 8:30 a.m. The park does not officially open until 9, but as you can see, there's a ton of people already here. If you have early entry or early access from staying in a Disney resort, then you can start riding some of the rides at 8:30. So everybody gets let in, but you cannot ride any rides until 9 if you don't have early entry. But we are headed towards the back of the park to Toy Story Land. One of the strategies I have in place for today is to ride the longest wait time ride first, and that is typically Slinky Dog Dash, next to some of the rides in the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge area. So off we go. Again, there's 8 major rides in Hollywood Studios right now. Rock and Roller Coaster is closed. It's currently being refurbished to become the Muppets Takeover version of Rock and Roller Coaster. So we're down Rock and Roller Coaster today, but we should have plenty to keep us busy. And I'm hoping it doesn't take us all 6 hours. So there is a Toy Story Land entrance and they're not letting folks in right now. So we're gonna have to stand in that line, which is okay. If you're staying at a resort, the entrance into Toy Story Land is to the left. So we're gonna hang out here for a bit. One of my other tips that I gave on social media earlier this week was that if you're gonna be standing in lines, make sure you bring some healthy snacks and beverages. So I'll show you what I have with me throughout the day. So I'm starting off my wait time with a 23 gram of protein Oikos drinkable yogurt. And I have a protein water as well as an applesauce and a pressed fruit bar. So that should keep us satiated while we're in line today. It's 9 a.m. They've just let everybody into Toy Story Land. They're still keeping us all to the right so that we don't mix, I suppose, with anybody who's got their early entry, or maybe it's just crowd control. But I bet everybody in this line is headed to Slinky Dog Dash, which is where we're headed. It still says it's about an hour wait right now. I doubt that's the case, but I'll let you know. It's 9:03 as we get in line for Slinky Dog Dash, and it says 65-minute wait. Again, I doubt that's the case, but I'll let you know when we get to the front of the line. It's 9:25 as I'm approaching the ride entrance, so like 23-ish minutes, not too shabby for a 65-minute posted wait time. 9:32 a.m. first ride, Slinky Dog Dash complete. So we are on track to getting 1 to 2 rides per hour in for our ride challenge today. I think I'm gonna stay in Toy Story Land for a moment and maybe just try to hit up all 3 rides here, because all 3 rides can rack up a fairly decent wait and they all have a partial queue outdoors, if not totally outdoors. So I would like to hit them before the heat of the day. All right, standby for Toy Story Mania is 15 minutes right now, so we're gonna take it, we're gonna do it. That's a great standby wait time. I've seen this ride get up to easily 70 to 95 minutes, so 15 is like a dream. That's almost a walk on, because it's a pretty long queue. It's very interactive. If you haven't been on this ride, it is very nostalgic. Everything in Toy Story Land is very nostalgic. Like, go through my attic. This is Toy Story Land. 15 minutes as we grab our glasses and get ready to board the ride. Pretty accurate wait time here. As I exit the ride, it's such a cute ride. I think we're gonna head to Alien Swirling Saucers, which is a ride that I've actually never done. So I'm looking forward to that. It's a 20-minute wait right now, Right now, Tower of Terror only has a 25-minute wait, so I'm kind of fingers crossed it'll be the same when I get off. It'll probably be a little higher, but still, that's probably where I'll head after this. Here's Alien Swirling Saucers. It's kind of like a teacup-ish ride. You know, I don't love swirling, spinning rides, but I rode the teacups and Dumbo for the first time in years a couple weeks ago, and I actually really enjoyed it. So I think I'm going to enjoy Alien Swirling Saucers today. Yes, 20-minute standby entrance, we are going. Yeah, this is a ride queue I do not want to be standing in when it's super, super hot outside. It is, for the most part, there are some fans and there is a shaded area, but for the most part, most of it is outside. All right, it's 10:31 as we're getting onto the ride, so a little bit longer than a 20-minute wait, but that's okay. Here we go. There are two sides to this ride with 11 spaceships each, I guess you would call them, and the second side went down for maintenance right before we got on, so it probably would have been 20 minutes had that second side not gone down. Was totally precious. I'm so glad that I did that ride. I don't know that I'll do it every time. I'm sure I won't do it every time, but every now and then, that was very cute. A little rickety, but fun. I think I've lost my sunglasses somewhere in Toy Story Land, but we'll file that report later. I really wanted to go on Tower of Terror while it was a 13 or 15-minute wait time, but by the time I got off of Alien Swirling Saucers, it was up to a 50-minute wait. So we're gonna catch that one later. Hopefully it'll come back down to maybe 40. We'll see. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is about a 50-minute wait right now, but Smugglers Run is only 35, which means the single rider line should be even less. So I'm headed into Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. I'm hoping that the single rider lines will prove to be helpful today because the other ride here is a 95-minute wait. I'm certainly hoping that the single rider line is much faster than that. This is our second beverage of the day. I've been sipping on some regular water too, but this has 22 grams of protein in it. I get them at Target. This is hysterical. They are running around and hiding from the stormtroopers. This is amazing. Okay, Millennium Falcon Smugglers Run, currently a 35-minute standby wait time. We are going to pop into the single rider line and see how long it takes us. 10:43, we got in line for single rider, and this is my kind of line. You know, I know you skip pre-shows when you do single rider line, but man, it's nice and cold in here. Love me some air conditioning on a hot Orlando day. Looks like we have options. Do we go left or right? Left or right? We'll go left. Oh snap, we're already at the front. I'm gonna have to chug my protein drink.
Engineers, side by side. Are you two my pilots?
Yeah, you will be intercepting a first order train shipment of coaxium. Got it. You better be faster when we get to the
In and out, less than 10 minutes, or maybe exactly 10 minutes between waiting and the actual ride. So that was fabulous and a good little trip in the air conditioning. Random fun fact, there is a water refill station at the exit for this ride. All right, just got off of Smugglers Run and I checked the wait times. It looks like Tower of Terror is back down to a 35-minute wait. So I'm going to safely power walk over there and pop on Tower of Terror. And then we'll just have to come back to Galaxy's Edge for Rise of the Resistance later. All right, the single rider line is up and running, so that's good. It's not always up and running, so you definitely want to check on that. Okay, my power walking has paid off. We are at the Hollywood Tower Hotel, and it is still a 35-minute standby. wait time. So we're off. We've had really good luck today so far, you guys. It's a Sunday, in case I didn't mention that. It is a big cheer weekend, but maybe the parks will be packed on like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday with all the cheer folks. The security guard at the front entrance this morning told me there were going to be 32,000 people in this park today throughout the entire span of the day. So he expected it to be packed, but again, maybe they're all coming in the afternoon and evening because it's been great so far. It's 11:25 as we walk into the main building right before the pre-show. So we are doing great on time for this ride today. Such a gem. It is so nostalgic. It terrified me as a child, but I absolutely love it as an adult. It was actually almost exactly 35 minutes, including the ride time. So great on the rides today, or great ride times, wait times for rides today. I'm gonna hit up the bathroom and grab a little snack from my bag, and we're over halfway, or we're at the halfway mark with time, and we have 3 more rides. So we just need to hit 1 ride per hour to make our goal of hitting the 8 attractions in 6 hours. We can totally do this. Here's a new look at the Rock and Roller Coaster ride. It is still under refurb for a couple more weeks, but we're really pumped to see what the Muppets have to bring here. I have a little fruit sauce crusher, basically applesauce in a pouch. And we're off to, I think, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. There are these handy dandy tip boards with wait times around the park. So if you really don't want to be on your phone all day, you can absolutely check these to see what wait times are to figure out where you want to go next. All right, it looks like Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is a 50-minute wait right now, which is longer than I would like to wait, but we're running short on rides here. Star Tours is a 10-minute wait, and Rise of the Resistance is currently down. So I'm hoping that by the time I get through Mickey and Minnie's and then Star Tours, that Rise of the Resistance will be back open. And we'll just keep an eye on that because it could be that it opens back up and we can pop on without a heavy wait time. So we could get lucky. All right, Mickey and Minnie's bumped up to 60 minutes by the time I walked over here. So we're gonna head over to Star Tours and see if Mickey and Minnie's will bump back down by the time we get off of Star Tours, which is still about a 10-minute wait. It is 11:55 as we pop in the 10-minute standby line for Star Tours. So we'll see if it's a 10-minute wait, which is basically a walk-on, or if it's a little bit longer. And look, Darth Vader is having a meet and greet. At the front of the line, I've got my glasses, basically a walk-on. I love it. It's 12:13 as we exit the ride, and I just checked the wait times, and both of our last 2 rides that we need to be on today to complete our ride challenge are down, which, you know, that can happen with these trackless ride vehicles if something like a hair tie or a magnet gets thrown on the floor. So we're gonna grab some food, and hopefully one or both of those rides will come back up before our 6-hour time window comes upon us. I decided to get the kids chicken tip yip, which is basically a fried chicken tender with grilled vegetables or broccoli and mac and cheese. Also had the option of doing white rice instead of mac and cheese. And I decided to get a Coke. My stomach was feeling a little iffy after the Star Tours simulator. All right, let's give this fried chicken a try. Not too bad. I don't eat a ton of fried chicken, but it's lightly seasoned. It's a thin coating. It's nice. All right, broccoli. little undercooked for me, but it's fine. Eat it with a bite of mac and cheese and it's done. And the mac and cheese is a fun shape. There's nothing stand out there, but it's good. Your kids will like it. It's a good enough sized meal, even though it's a kid's meal, for an adult, especially when you're on a ride challenge and you need to eat something quick and just get back to your ride. Okay, naturally, as soon as I started my meal, Rise of the Resistance came back up. So we're about to head there. We just finished eating. I also had a Trader Joe's pressed fruit bar while I was in line to get my meal because I was starving. So that's all of my healthy snacks for the day. Hopefully I can knock out this next one, hopefully 2 rides, and we'll call it a day. 12:37, we just got in line. This regular standby line, they don't have the single rider line open right now. It is a 60-minute wait. I'm just hoping that because they just reopened the line maybe 10-15 minutes ago, that it won't actually be a 60-minute wait, but we'll find out. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is back up right now too, and that's a 40-minute wait. So we're gonna see if we can't get through these last 2 rides in a reasonable amount of time today. 55 minutes and we're entering the first pre-show.
Incoming transmission from Ray. BB-8, is everyone assembled?
Looks like it's gonna rain. Off the ride. It's 1:55. I have an hour and 5 minutes to get through Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. It is currently, it looks like it just finished raining, so maybe thankfully we missed the rain while we were in the ride. It wasn't supposed to rain today, although it very frequently rains when you're not expecting it in Orlando. But it's actually keeping the heat away, so can't be too mad. All right, let's go. It doesn't even matter what the ride wait time is. That's our last ride of the day, so that's where we're going. Approaching the standby line for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. It's a 45-minute wait time right now. Hopefully it's no longer than that. But that's okay. Last ride of the day, so we're in line. As long as it is an accurate wait time, we will be done by the time 3 p.m. hits. If you're still here, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any more future ride challenge videos like today's. And let me know in the comments, what ride challenge do you want to see me take on at Walt Disney World next? I would love to know. It's 2:40 and we are entering the room right before the pre-show, so I think we're going to be right at 40 to 45 minutes once we actually get into
off to the park to enjoy their perfect
the screening.
Engineer Goofy pulled up in his train.
The pre-show is currently turned off. That's okay. It is a cute pre-show, but time to get to the trains. We have completed Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, which means we completed all 8 of our rides in a 6-hour period today. Go you for sticking with me. It's been a fun day and my feet hurt, my hips hurt. Been running all around the park, kind of zigzagging to try to get all of these rides done. You know, we missed the rain, we dealt with ride closures, and you know what? It just goes to show you that you can absolutely get 8 rides done at Hollywood Studios in a 6-hour time frame. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you had fun with the strategy and that you can use this on your next Hollywood Studios day in Walt Disney World. My name is Danny with Healthy Disney, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.